Another day, another grind. This time, Fighting Falcon took Bretonia, and he wanted to get wide. He wanted to get as many, um, yeah, cheap unit as he could, and I went the other direction. So I took more of the elite troops and focusing on infantry or anti-infantry, I would say. And this one was pretty fun. Um, and yeah, I am really on the verge of dealing only with infantry units. So let's fast forward. You can see I have my shades, I guess, over here, right? Shades with dual weapons. And over here we have the Raven Heralds. I don't know if they could have been seen or not, but he didn't react to that for sure. So we're moving in. And to be honest, this catapult is so bad. You can see that in a moment. It will shoot, but it won't hit that well. Over here, the Death Hag, she, I can tell you already, had a very bad faith. And of fate. Yeah, fate. I'm sorry with that. And yes, you can see, wow. Hitting, I don't know, probably lost not even one unit. So I was standing here very comfortable with those whiplashing girlies. Is that those whiplashers? No, they're not. I'm sorry. And you can see over there on the horizon, they're coming. We're standing here, and still not a shot that hits. And yes, we're now focusing down on get into formation. And to be honest, guys, those guys here, right? Those executioners, they're crazy good. They are crazy good. So the witch elves, well, I don't know. Fighting Falcon was going for the approach to surround me and then engage from different sides, and that's not bad, to be honest. But as you can see already, my Raven Heralds, the Dark Riders, are going in, moving a little bit away, and he's immediately responding with the Royal Hippogriff Knights. So I'm trying to move away, and yeah, the Peasant's Bowman with pox arrows, not that good for me. You see they're getting obliterated, those Dark Riders, unfortunately, and they're running away. But I responded with my good old shades here, and they are spiking up those units. Here, well, the little prophetess has a bad engaged against those Black Ark Corsairs. And again, like, I think after this match, he could have... Yeah, you can think that you could replace that Field Trebuchet against something else. It didn't hit anything, right? So I tried to engage into those riders with lock here. So they can't get into me with those pesky charges. And here now he's standing really well. That looks almost like what was it? The Mel Gibson movie? Guys, what is it again? I forgot. Braveheart. Braveheart it was. They look like Braveheart the English, right? And now I'm trying to engage with the Witch Elves, and they get really obliterated, right? Those Black Ark Corsairs moving in, and the War Hydra as well. I was trying to get through these guys over here. Poor little guys. They're getting crushed. Yes, and then I tried to get over there, but we'll see if that happens or not. Over here, unfortunately, my Black Ark Corsairs got broken down and have to run away. And here, they get a Flock of Doom, I would say. I don't know, it looks like a Flock of Doom, but there is no follow-up, so we still have a good chance of engaging into those Peasant Bowmen. They get like deleted into the back line or backside. Yes, Prophetess trying to heal up, because I think Fighting Falcon was sure that he will need this trebuchet, but this trebuchet was really not worth it, as you could see. So now I am skirmishing around a little bit, running and shooting. And yes, you can see Fighting Falcon's inexperience, because he has a lot of troops over here, but he isn't engaging. That's pretty much what kept me in the game. Unfortunately, the Death Hag is now in a precarious situation. A lot of units surrounding her, but she is just moving over there to support those Black Ark Corsairs. And those guys, wow. Those executioners, they're like crushing through. They don't care. They're anti-infantry. They will make great work with those, yeah. Battle Pilgrims. Over here still, those shades doing a great job. Like they picked apart the Prophetess, and you can see that Fighting Falcon now tries to engage with his other units, engage into the War Hydra. The War Hydra did a great job. Get into the backline. The Peasant Bowmen can't protect themselves, and now it's really all about Lockyer, the Death Hag, with the support of Black Ark Corsair or Black Ark, yeah, Corsairs. I think the Witch Elves will move away immediately. And over here, those dudes now charging into the Prophetess, right? They get a nice engage into her, but now turn around to attack the Feral Manticore. I was a little bit surprised that he had the Feral Manticore, but what I think is, could it be that this is a summon, right? Yes, it is a summon, so I was right. I'm really learning here something, guys. You don't believe it, but I do. And yes, they still are alive, like amazing. So it's really a tough matchup here, but the Hydra is standing, the executioners are standing, and over here Lockyer is binding a couple of those units. And that's the great part, you know, the Death Hag is down, right? She is running away. The Shades are also trying to survive, and I still have a couple of Shades over here, right? I meant the Corsairs. And now I'm trying to support the executioners with Lockyer, because this is basically my whole army now. The Hydra, the two Shades with dual weapons, and Lockyer, and the executioner. There's not much left. A couple of Black Ark Corsairs are still shooting in, but the Death Hag is dead. And I'm really trying to get into those units here and fight. And those bowmen, right? They're really pesky. You can see that here. And those guys, again, inexperience shows that yeah, he had to turn around. I think they could have done more damage, to be honest. But because he is so focused on this blob here with my units, I can really shoot into all those mobility units here with those Shades. They still have a little bit of ammunition, so that's great. And Lockyer is fighting the Hippogriff Knights, and he will be victorious for sure. The War Hydra still racking up kills. Wow, that was really amazing. She's moving in again. Those Peasant Bowmen, they didn't want to be here, right? Now they're pulling their swords and getting ripped apart. That looks great. Like, this is great visuals. And Lockyer is now landing, attacking, ripping apart those following units here, and the Shades can maybe turn around and shoot again. We will see in a moment. And basically, you can see here there are a lot of troops from Bretonia, but I can assure you guys that they're closer to yeah, faltering than I do, as you can see. I still have enough troops, so the power balance is still here, and those Shades did a great job, like, no doubt about it. And Locke here can pick up those haggard, I don't know. The peasant mobs don't stand a chance, right? They're running away. They know their fate is sealed. Battle Pilgrims as well, running away. And yeah, basically what now is going to happen is we have the last man stand Locke here with his pet Hydra, and we are going into the last units that are still here. So let's fast forward because I don't want to take it too long for you guys. But in the end, Locke here and the Hydra, with the help of breaking units and leadership loss, he is managing to carry this win. And I have to admit, that was a hard carry by Locke here. So he didn't skip shoulder day, he didn't skip biceps day, he didn't skip leg day. He was carrying everything on his broad shoulders. Now we're going into the Prophetess, because I think when she is going down, we are basically winning. And we have still the Executioners over here, which are engaging again, as you can see, into a couple of units. And I don't know what he is doing here, but in general, Prophetess is going down, and those guys don't want... Oh, they still have a lot of leadership. So this is the last stand here. Going into them, they are really losing leadership. And even those Executioners, still 19 models left. Another engage. So Locke here is still crushing it. He can handle them all, like, no doubt about it. So that is like picking up trash and bringing it to the front yard. And you know what, guys, this was my win. But great match, and I would never have thought that I could have went out, or maybe that I can get out as victorious as I did. And you can see the War Hydra didn't do a lot of gold value wise, and also that was a blunder. We don't talk about those guys, the Dark Riders, but the Shades did a great job. The Corsairs maybe a little bit. Those guys, they survived for so long. That was amazing. Death Hack, well, I don't know, but Locke here for sure, he was very necessary for the win. On the other side, I asked Falcon, what did the Prophetess do? And he said, well, I don't know. So he cast a couple of spells, but in the end, I think when he uses the Prophetess a little bit better, maybe he can turn it around. A couple of his riders did a great job over here, so Grail Guardians for sure. Hippogriff Knights also pretty good. And the total disappointment, unfortunately, was the Trebuchet. I guess when this thing hit my units, this game goes completely different. But for now, guys, I'm gonna fetch myself a green tea.